thank you guys for your time. And without further ado, I want to bring up the man who brought us here tonight, man. You know, he's a very stressful guy, man. I know you guys all know him. But I don't think you guys understand the totality of what this man is building and what this man has an opportunity to do. As a creator, a founder, an executive in this space that, you know, there's not many people of color in. So for him to be a pioneer in this space, it's not nothing to be taken lightly. So without further ado, I want to bring to the stage Mr. Adrian Switch.
Y'all give it up for Vincent Owens, y'all. It's important for me to have Vincent. He's from my hometown, Denver, Colorado. So everything that I do, I try to bring it back to like my hometown, like everything that I'm working on. So I got into Web3 in 2018. 2013, I missed out on purchasing Bitcoin. So there was about 5 of my friends that fooled around. They said, hey, we need $300 from everybody. There's this new thing called Bitcoin. And I was like, you need a financial advisor. I don't know much about it. So fast forward October 2017, those 5 guys gave me a call and said, hey, we just made $2 million. And I was sick to my stomach and down there started crying. I started reaching out to some of my friends who might know what Bitcoin is. And one of my friends named Shane took me to a meetup. It was the Bitcoin network in Orange County. Everyone had to introduce themselves. I got up, I said, hey, I'm Adrian. I'm trying to see how this Bitcoin can affect me in the music industry or how I can utilize it for creators. And then there was a gentleman who handed me his phone, and it was an article, a DJ making $2 million in 24 hours by launching ICO at the time. And it gave me an idea. I was like, wow, DJ making $2 million. I'm like, I've been working for about 10 years at the time, managing artists, and that seemed like the easiest way to make some money as a manager. About 2 months studying and learning, this is before ChatGPT, and I put out a white paper called Digital Currency. And it was the first white paper on music distribution on blockchain. And so it was very early. At the time, I guess my login was, you had to log in through social media. They didn't have the OAuth at the time to log into the wallets. My idea was through the social media. And companies like Audience ended up reading my white paper, utilizing some of the technology. And so I seen everybody extrapolating from the white paper. So I was like, man, I got to get on my business and find some developers. Fast forward, long story short, went through about 3 developers, spent a lot of money, and I finally locked in with the developer. But before that, in February 2020, I had an artist named Rumor, spelled RMR. He went viral. He sang a record, which was a sample of the Rascal Flatts Broken Road song. They pulled the track down from the internet. This is his first time releasing the song. It released at midnight. By 9 a.m., I got to his house. By 10 a.m., every single major label in the world gave us a call. And by 1 o'clock, we were in Sony, fixing ourselves to the building. And he wore a ski mask and he sang a country record. So we had to juxtaposition. Long story short, we got a deal up to about $8 million. And 2 days later, COVID hit. So that $8 million turned to $1 million. So I was like, man, we had all this leverage. And also, one of the writers didn't like the sample. So there was 12 writers on that song, and 2 of the writers didn't give us the clearance. That really hurt us as far as IP is concerned. Fast forward, I was like, AI, would Rumor be able to create that song fast and be able to retain the IP before it was figured out? Did he own the IP or not? And could he cash out at the top of his height of popularity versus cashing out at the lowest point in March, releasing a token, digital music coin token? And I kind of released the project on that stage. So we released around the time in March. There was a bunch of scam coins going around, Rick Ross to Baby. I wanted to change the narrative. And I knew I had a platform coming a couple months later, so, it was just on everybody at any time. We have a real product that's coming, which leads me to Labeliq.Ai, the NASDAQ for music. So I got into AI 100% about a year ago through my daughter. My daughter she said to me and my wife, I want to do my research on YouTube, how to do the model walk, what are different things. So I ran through ChatGPT. I created a GPT called Labeliq.Ai, which can spit out jingles, full songs, half songs, concepts, or whatever. So I put the information in and spit out a 1 minute song called Model. So every morning they walk around, her and my younger daughter walk around the house, changing clothes, doing their model. It touched me. I was just like, man, I was able to educate her. It had a personal connection with me, and I was just like, wow, so you can educate through AI and then get a feeling inside, like if you just made a song that you felt was a hit. How many artists are out here tonight? Have you guys ever recorded a song that you felt was a hit? You know what I'm saying? It resonates with a lot of people. That's how I felt when I created the model of my daughter. So then I knew I need to study as much as I can with the AI and music. So I connected with Roger, and we came up with this concept. It's an all-in-one marketplace where artists, create, fans invest, and both their rewards and the value generated.